What is going on, Coach Luka back here with Ask Luka. And today I'm addressing actually questions that I've been getting for years. But one landed in my inbox, and the question was, I have 35 pounds to lose. How long will it take me? All right, now check this out. You can replace I have 35 pounds to lose with I want to gain XYZ weight. I want to put on XYZ muscle. I want to get faster. I want to, whatever it may be, right? The magic question. My answer, always, it depends. Now, it's easy to say, and you'll see this on sites and books on a lot of different things where somebody says, hey, you know what, you can average about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of fat loss a week, right? If you're doing if you're really on point. Now, yeah, that is not only believable, it's possible with a great plan, but at the same time, like, hey, there's so many different things that we're looking at. Past history, right? Not only of like diets, nutrition, and health, injuries. We're looking at current lifestyle. You know, if there's overtraining, overwork, high stress, all these different things. You know, so my answer is always this, right? That once you and it's not the answer probably that most people want to hear, because you want to hear like, hey, in 8 weeks you can do this and this and that. Now, look, here we get amazing results. Like if somebody's getting ready for a wedding, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and it's like, I need to be here, right? Then really the conversation starts becoming, okay, well, if you want to achieve this, like we're going to need to train this much. Your nutrition is really going to have to be on point. You're going to have to get this much sleep. So it's like there's an expectation, right? There's a frame of what needs to happen for the probability of that result to happen the best. And then we basically course correct along the way. For something to be longer term, so if you're looking to lose 50 pounds, you know, completely change your life fitness and health-wise, you know, the way you look, the way you feel, your energy, with strength levels, maybe performance in sport. You know, I always say, hey, you know what, let's talk about like this longer term, 6, 12 months. Like I like a year as a lifestyle change, and then we chip away at it, because the body changes best when there's progression, and it's not crazy stuff. So think, you know, a 20-day, 21-day, 30-day detox, right? It's not real. It's not something that somebody can adjust to if you stop eating food and taking in juices. And I've shot a video that talks about, you know, the effects of that and how there's a lot of negative effects, and I would not recommend it. It's also like, you know, what habits you create. That's not sustainable. It's not real, and your body won't make changes the best. So, you know, we always make habit changes. So if you're trying to lose weight, there's going to be nutritional habit changes. There's going to be sleep habit changes, and we're going to implement as many as somebody can handle. Some people can handle multiple changes at once. Others just one. But the thing is, if you continue to change and stick to these changes, you'll see great progress. Matter of fact, I'd say you'd see the fastest progress possible, because one thing that doesn't help is like, hey, if you do something for 6 weeks super hard, you lose 15 pounds, you lose 20 pounds, and then you fall off. There's frustration, there's stress, there's, you know, what do we do now? There's all these not only physical but psychological effects to change. So we always have to look, you know, with weight loss, with progress, it's never a straight line. It's more like this, up, and we get down, we hit a plateau, we boost up a little bit. Like that's what we're always working on with programs. So remember, programs have to be adjusted to you. Hey, if you got a 12-hour job, 3 kids, you only sleep 5 hours a night, programs will be different, and like the things we do are going to be different than if you are, you know, you can sleep 8 to 9 hours a night, you got a stress-free job, or you're not at work yet, or, you know, whatever it may be, the circumstances always fall in line. It depends. But I will say this. Small changes over time, right? If right now you're not training and you start training twice a week, you know, even once a week, or you train once a week and 3 days a week you start walking, right? Instead of coffee and a pastry in the morning, you start doing a green smoothie with protein, right? And drink a half a gallon of water, and you do that for 3 weeks, you're going to see great results. You'll feel better, you'll lose weight, you'll lose body fat, you'll have more energy, and it's small changes, right? Start reading a book that makes you like shift your mindset to positive, right? If you're training, you know, 5 days a week and you're not seeing progress, switching up your program and going to 3 or 4 days, getting more sleep, tweaking your nutrition a little bit, and just working on that is going to get you progress. See, I'd love to say like the one weird trick, the one weird secret that will get you to boost this and this and that, right? It's different for everyone. And the truth is that a lot of people, most people know the changes they should make. They know the next change. So think about this. Right now, if I ask you, hey, what's one thing that you could do to move you forward to your goals? Especially if they're like fat loss goals or performance goals. Majority of people will say, well, I could sleep more. Well, Luka, I could definitely eat some more protein or get an extra meal in a day, right? Everybody knows that one thing that they can do, that next step that they can do. But it's always about not doing it, right? It's because priorities kind of fall out the window when life gets hectic and gets crazy. And that's why two things are needed to like really have success with not just fitness programs, anything that you really want in life that you're really striving after. And that's a program that's, that's proven to work, right? Science-based, in the trenches. And two is a coach that keeps you accountable, that you have access to, that works with you at that time and gives you the right steps, the next step, not all the steps, the next step, right? And then I'd say community, association to others that are like pushing those boundaries, that are going through the same obstacles and struggles, that you can connect to, that pick you up and support you, and there's that energy and that drive and motivation, because, this is true, like you are who you surround, the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. Now, yeah, that could be financial, but hey, if you hang around fit people that are constantly moving forward, if you hang around happier people and people with great relationships, like that's what you're going to start seeing. That's going to become your standard, and your actions are going to start following that. So, can I lose XYZ in this time frame, or like what my results going to be in this time frame? I would say this: commit. Right, commit. I was shooting some videos earlier with Jim, and I was doing an exercise, and I kept missing it because I was a little afraid. But as soon as I fully committed to it, I got it done. So if you commit to the transformation, you say, hey, you know what? I'm willing to turn all the corners. It's not one of these things where I say, if I fail 4 times, I'm done. No, you fail forward. Like, so you learn. You do something. You're like, hey, you know what? I noticed that I gotta be prepared with lunch. Otherwise, I'm always gonna reach for the snack. You know what? Training real late doesn't work for me. I can't go to sleep, and it's always a tough one. Let me start training in the morning. Make one adjustment at a time. One adjustment at a time, and you keep moving forward. And like a year from now, you can be a completely different person as far as your health, your fitness, your finances, your relationships, whatever it may be. Like that's reality, right? And I'm always like, hey, sorry I didn't get you the 28-day guide to complete transformation to becoming a millionaire, having the best girlfriend in the world, and whatever else it may be, right? So, but remember, there's 2 things that I said that are insanely important: proven program, right? So based on science, based on facts, and real world results, and a coach or a group, a community, somebody that keeps you accountable, right? If those are missing, it's really, really challenging to continue to move forward, right? So that's today's asks, Lucas, because there was multiple, but because I'm gonna keep getting this in the inbox, and I'm gonna keep following up with you guys and just giving our philosophy to what truly I believe truly works. If you got any questions, shoot them, comment in the comment section below, and I'll be back with another episode. See you soon.